We haven't really been out there doing much of anything in front of the listeners, so it'll be your first opportunity to.
The hell was that?
To say hi. What is that?
That was I thought it was a pen. I was trying to take the top off, and I pulled it and it made noise.
We got Steve from FoundryMusic.com in the studio. And there's a lot going on the internet, so we figured we'd get Steve in here.
He just gave me the link, and I was just watching the Fred Durst video.
Ugh. They're going to arrest you now, Anthony.
I know.
Now you have
named in the lawsuit.
Now you have some information.
Ugh.
But yeah, we're looking at the Fred Durst sex video. He's suing for $60 to $80 million. The rumor is because he has a small dick and he wasn't happy about it.
Yep.
That's what I've heard. Now we've looked at the video.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, hey, he doesn't have a small one. And then I was looking a little more there, and he's got a thin one.
Yeah. And the point of view with the camera is one that you would use if you wanted to make it look bigger. That straight down kind of from the gut.
Right.
He's got his gut in the way, and he's just banging this hose bag, and then he gets head at the end of it.
Well, she's not that hot.
Yeah, she
you know what?
Not that bad.
I just blew it.
Not that bad.
I was going to say she's not that bad, and I said she's not that hot. She looks pretty. She doesn't.
Well, I don't have it up here.
All right, she doesn't look that bad.
No.
Well, he's Fred Durst. He gets quality poon.
Yeah, Fred Durst.
Yeah, but I guess the problem with his thingy there is it's a thin one.
Yeah, he's got a thin one. He's got her bent over on a couch, doggy style, and then he's just ramming it home. She's a good trooper. She reaches back with her hand and gives him a little jiggle as he's doing her from behind.
Yeah, well, looking at it now, it's kind of a doggy style thing happening, right?
She's got a nice ass, Yeah, he's doing.
Whoa, that's been violated a few times, though.
Yeah.
You see that?
The balloon knot.
Whoa, hey!
It's going. Oh.
Kind of looks like a Mexican cave. There's some stuff happening in there.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Oh my God, I didn't see that the first time.
It's definitely been ravaged a few times by some rock stars.
It shouldn't look like an O.
No, it's definitely an O.
It shouldn't look like
O.
Shouldn't look like an O when there's nothing going on.
Yeah, maybe something's pushing out.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Yeah, she's
And you don't know it's Fred Durst until the end, because then he turns the camera on himself.
Well, you see the arm tattoos. That's kind of a giveaway if you're familiar with what he's.
Oh yeah, because I know exactly what kind of ink Fred Durst has on his arms.
No, I'm not. But if you're a Limp Bizkit fan, you probably know.
You probably would.
I guess. Her head in the pillow.
And
there he is.
There you go.
There's good old Fred.
Turns it on himself.
Anyway, so
this smut.
A lot of controversy over the Fred Durst sex video. People are getting subpoenaed and sued, and he just wants it. He just doesn't want it out on the internet. But you know what? I guess it's too late now, isn't it?
Too late.
Should have sold it.
It's kind of like how they say you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. Once it's out there, it's out there.
That's it.
So what else is going on, Steve? I guess we had an assault on the media over the weekend, too, right?
Yeah, Eric actually.
We can't really play the audio because the audio stinks. It's more of a visual.
Oh, damn.
Eric, you know about this one?
Yeah, Eric sent it to me. He knows more about it than I do.
We love the assaults on the media. They're slowly but surely starting to get more and more frequent. You notice, Anthony? It's starting to take on a life of its own.
Yep.
We had the great one from Hummercash in Philly with the reporter that was 6 months pregnant.
They had to actually get on the air and say she wasn't attacked and she's okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love that one.
Do I have that?
Should be there in front of you now.
Yeah, I don't see it. Whatever.
Eric's got it.
Oh, here.
Oh.
Yeah, really fast, because this is worth playing again. Because this is a great. This is some great audio. Doing the classic snow report with a reporter on the side of the road, 6 months pregnant, but then the news station had no problem sending her out in the bad weather.
Yeah.
And Hummercash was there to just be a pain in the ass. Remember, don't touch the reporter. Do whatever you want, but just don't harm them physically.
No. All right, and despite the snow and all of our warnings, some people are out and about anyway, running errands and doing all sorts of other things. Karen Scullin is live in Chestnut Hill in that neighborhood of Philadelphia. Karen.
Hi there. Well, we're not just talking the side streets anymore here in Chestnut Hill like the one you see over there, Germantown Avenue. Excuse me.
Satellite radio. Opie and Anthony, XM Satellite Radio.
Let's go to tape.
We're sorry about that. We'll try to go back to Karen Scullin when we don't have that idiot around.
Ooh, you just challenged our listeners. You can't call our listeners idiots.
When we
Only
don't
we
have
can.
that idiot around.
Yeah, and then they...
Not idiot, it's a jackass.
And then the stupid news viewer rubes got all concerned like Homer Cash did something. Because I guess the cameraman, the shot went right down to the snow.
Yeah, so it looked like maybe somebody was pushed or some melee was happening, but it was just the cameraman trying to avoid taping him.
So this is my favorite part. After commercial, they have to come on and do this.
You're watching CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
You may have been watching a moment ago when reporter Karen Scullen was trying to do a report from Chestnut Hill neighborhood of Philadelphia, and someone ran in front of her camera. Many of you have called concerned for Karen. It was just some guy trying to get attention. He didn't touch Karen. Karen is fine. She is 6 months pregnant, and she's now just going to take a break.
Oh, gonna take a break.
Gonna take a break. From what?
My baby!
You guys sent her out there in the awful snowstorm.
What awful press would that be for us if she dropped a miscarriage right there as the guy is running around, as Hummercast is running around. O&A.
Complunk.
Kill a baby.
So we got a new one.
Yeah.
What's the new one about?
The end of last week, there was that explosion at the Petco store in Eatontown, New Jersey.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
Ouch.
So a few people from Whack Bag went out there where all the media was set up right around this police tape area, and Doughboy from Whack Bag goes running up to the reporter and puts a WOW sticker right next to the side of his head, almost like you're holding a gun to the guy's head.
Oh,
There's a WOW sticker out there, and he starts going, "O&A, XFL," but he's so far back from the mic you really can't hear him, but it's a great visual because he runs up and he's holding it and then he runs away.
And what does the news person do?
Just kept going, acted like it never happened.
Professional. Very good.
That's great. And that video is up on FoundryMusic.com?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's more of a visual than anything, but I guess it was great exposure.
Oh, very good exposure.
Doughboy's on the line from whackbag.com. Doughboy!
What's going on, guys?
Hey, man, thanks for that.
Yeah, I kind of strolled over there thinking that I was going to get like a Chester reference in or something, just because it was a Petco.
Yeah.
How can you not?
Very good.
And, I don't know, I walk up, and the guy was a total douchebag. He was setting up for a shot, so I walk up, I'm like, hey, how you doing, blah, 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 blah. And he just ignores me like I'm a total scumbag. So I was like, okay, fuck you, you're marked. I walk up, I put the sticker next to his head, and I sort of look and aim so it's next to his head and it's in the camera view, and then I scream O&A, and then I kind of casually walked away like the thug that I am.
How long were you next to the guy?
It felt like I was next to him for like a half hour, but in reality, I don't know, 3 or 4 seconds.
3 or 4 seconds on live TV standing next to a reporter with a WOW sticker is an eternity.
Not bad.
That's an eternity.
Yeah, and the WOW sticker was very clear in the shot, so it was very...
I still haven't seen this video. I got to check it out. Doughboy, you rock. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right. There you go. The latest assault on the media. We can't play the audio because it's you really...
No, you didn't really hear much.
But the video is just priceless. Mm-hmm. And that's on opieandanthony.com as well.
Check that out.
While we have Steve in the studio, we got some more... Oh, my... How many do we have?
No, that was... sorry, the first first page is just the title. Second page was the authors.
You scared me.
Sorry. 7.
Anthony, we got 7 new Ramone promos.
7?
This thing has taken on a life of its own. Good old Steve created this character.
Ramone.
The big voice guy with his sidekick Ramone. And
he's a houseboy.
You've only made 3 or 4, I think, right? 4, maybe?
I think there's a 5th one in there now.
There's a 5th one?
Wow.
5, yeah.
But now the
listeners, franchise.
The listeners have been obsessed with the Ramone promos, and they're making their own.
Yeah, they're making their own. I've trimmed through these, got what I consider to be the best of the listeners.
Oh, no.
Right.
As you make a face and roll your eyes.
You know, I know they're trying. I know they're trying, and I don't want to knock them. And I'm happy that they caught on to it. But it's just, some of them are just so serial killer in their delivery that
I think purposely you're giving us the worst Ramone promos for the listeners just so you feel better about your job, and you're basically trying to tell Ant and I, see, I'm the best voice guy you guys will get.
That is the end result of what I give you. But I am certainly not trimming through these thinking that I can, improve my job security, because in reality what they do is they just send them to you directly and you'd find out anyway. So I'm giving you the best of the best.
Anthony, we just got to back up a second. Eric got the video of the latest assault on the media with Hummer Cash. It's John Slattery from Channel 2 here in New York.
Oh, yeah.
He's talking in front of the blown-up building, blah, 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 blah. And there's Hummer Cash in the background with the WOW sticker.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's great.
What a tool.
I'm
Doughboy.
sorry, Hummer Cash. Doughboy, I'm sorry. That's funny. He just comes from the left and just slowly but surely just shows the wow sticker and just kind of slowly pans all the way across the screen. Watch.
It is right next to his head. That's a good one.
That's awesome. Anyway, so explain Ramone and the big voice guy for the new listeners, like a really fast explanation so they can play along at home here.
Ramone is basically a Central American houseboy who's tasked with catering to this deep voice guy, this wealthy, eccentric deep voice guy, and all those little stuff he doesn't feel compelled to deal with. Just
the menial tasks.
Yeah, exactly, the menial tasks. So while he's cutting, Opie and Anthony promos, he might just have an inconvenience, and Ramone's got to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, with that said, here's some more Ramone promos from the listeners. This first one is from Jeremy.
Are you sure? Child support, birthday presents, trade in the Porsche, time to get a minivan. No more O&A on high voltage, now it's just going to be XM kids. Ramone, get me a hanger.
All right. The abortion angle.
Yeah. I don't know.
Upset with having a kid or something.
That sucked.
Yeah, I don't know if
really bad.
I really don't know if Ramone would be tasked with a back alley abortion in that regard.
Well, he probably would, but
yeah, he would. But I don't really
didn't like the situation. The setup was bad.
Yeah.
No.
There's no real sound effects.
No.
Nah, it's just reading into a mic. You gotta step it up a little bit.
Here's the next one.
After a long day of Opie and Anthony promos, I can finally recline my seat back, enjoy a nice glass of cognac, and a transcontinental flight from Boston to Los Angeles. What's that? Oh, fiddlesticks. Seems we have another problem with those pesky terrorists again. Ramone, let's roll.
All right, a little 9/11 comedy there.
That's just great. That could get us fired, you ass.
Yeah. So would
that's horrible.
That was really bad. That was really bad. That was tasteless.
Thanks, Steve, for including that one. That'll be hours of meetings. Thanks.
Our awful listeners.
We don't know what that was. That was just a lot of hissy audio.
All right, here's the next Ramone promo. So far, 0 for 2.
Nothing like relaxing with a tall glass of eggnog while listening to Opie and Anthony with my good friend Pat from Moonaki. Ramone, pick up that toe.
That's not bad.
That was all right.
Yeah.
That was okay. A nice little show reference. And Pat's
like the sound effect of the toe falling off. It was, it's
made a squirting sound for some reason.
All right. We're gonna roll through these.
What a long and stressful day doing Opie and Anthony promos for XM Satellite Radio. I need to really relieve some stress. Excuse me? Hey man, what you need? Maybe a 9-bag. Ramone, roll me a fatty. Uh-oh.
All right, I think we're listening to the last of the listener Ramone contributions.
Yeah.
This is called the...
They've lost it.
Yeah.
This is called the end of a storyline. And end of a bit on the Opie and Anthony program.
Wrapping it up.
This is called wrapping it up.
Wrapping it up.
This is after going through about 50 that came in.
This is called Death of a Bit.
Death of a Bit.
You are listening to Death of a Bit on the Opie and Anthony program.
Ramone, end this bit.
End this storyline.
It sure is difficult to find someone to share my life with. Maybe today will be the day. Let's see. SWM, fat-breasted and awful-looking. Tempting, but no, not you.
What?
Teddy bear type, looking for fun. Maybe my horoscope will bring my dreams to fruition. True love is closer than you may think.
learn to edit.
Ramone, let me smell your breath.
Oh.
What? I don't even get that
Wow.
one.
What? That was just psychobabble.
Uh-huh.
And these are the best of the ones that came in?
Yes.
Are you just saying that, Steve?
Nope.
Yeah, Steve, you're trying to make yourself look a lot better.
Dude, like I said, they could send them to you directly. You can pick through them yourself.
No, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't.
Exactly. Like, look, in order to get a Ramone promo done, I go through about 12 revisions. I consult 5 or 6 people, and I play it, until I can't stand it anymore, and then maybe everybody in the producer's booth, and that's all the interns.
This is so bad that I think the listeners aren't even going to want to hear the real Ramone promos
I know,
anymore.
this could kill the whole franchise.
This is going to kill the whole thing.
I certainly hope not, because you gotta work hard to make these things, and I don't see a whole lot of effort being put forth. I think there's one on there, like the very last one.
There's a whole Jar Jar Binks thing going on here.
Oh my
really
God,
are.
ruining the franchise.
A relaxing evening by the fire. I wonder who that could be. Oh, it's you. What? You're what? Ramone, fetch me a hanger.
Another hanger one, but see? Now the difference is he had a setup, he had like you got an image in your mind.
Yeah.
He had the sound effects, the music.
It's called Theater of the Mind. A lot of work went into that one. Well, you might not enjoy the direction. At least he put the effort into making
that
it
one
sound
was
like something.
the better of the two Hanger Ramone promos.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, thank God, the last Ramone promo we will play from the listeners.
Very good.
This bit is over, Johnny.
Done.
Thank you.
Oh, I love nothing more than a nice evening stroll. Uh-oh. It looks like the weather is taking a turn for the worse. Quick, we need to find cover.
Get it, a train.
Ramone, get under that porch. And then, suck my cock and stuff, because I'm really gay.
I like how he drills the point home. Very good.
I like how he threw that in there. Just
That spiced it up a bit.
Takes the ambiguity out of it.
I'm glad the whole Ramone series ended up on an up note.
There you go.
That was kind of funny.
That was. Why are people making the deep voice guy sound like Satan?
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of people are commenting on how deep the deep voice guy has gotten.
Yeah, it's really careful. You really have to judge your own voice and then pitch it accordingly.
Well, you guys, for once, Ant and I did not run something into the ground. The listeners have.
Yeah.
See, it's not easy now, is it?
Jeez, enough, guys. You going to do this all day? God, listeners, what the hell?
See?
Oh, another Ramone bit.
See? It's not easy to do radio now, is it?
Another Ramone bit. Let me just turn off my instant feedback. I'll come back to it later when you're on to something else.
There you have it.
Stink.
The death of a bit. But it ended up on an up note with the monster raid.
The Ramone bit was funny when you guys first did it, listeners, but now it just sucks.
Right. I'm going to start wait, how can I do this? Like, I want to start a message board that's me that comments about listeners.
There you go. And you could just pick apart the Ramone promos that they're sending in.
There would be an awful thread about what you guys gave us as far as the Ramone promos.
Do you want to hear the new one, or you want to leave that one till break?
Oh, yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're going to break again.
Oh, okay.
We're just trying to catch up. So, actually, now we can end it with the brand new Ramone promo from Steve. And then when we continue, we're going to get Chuck in here to talk about Michael Jackson a little bit.
Nice.
He was hired to, film Michael Jackson in hotel rooms and at the Neverland Ranch. And when he was going to court that first time, he was one of the photographers there. So he has some interesting stories. I don't think he has anything earth-shattering, but it'll be interesting to talk to him. So, but first, it's the brand new Ramone promo.
An exquisite day for mailbox baseball. Oof, need a mint. Oh my, Ramone, scoop up these puppy guts.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
You kind of you threw me at the beginning.
It's the M. Night Shyamalan influence.
Oh, is that it?
That's right.
Like, I didn't know there was a mailbox baseball thing.
Well, we had to think of a reason to get him out of the house. And
Okay.
Since he works out of home, there was no reason for him to be leaving for a voice session. We thought about groceries. He
But
probably
maybe he had a
people-
special voice session where he actually had to
Had
go
to
down
go.
to the studio.
Sometimes they do.
'cause sometimes those big voice guys do have to.
You're right.
Even
but
though they have that awesome home studio.
You are absolutely right, but I was really going along with the eccentric part.
He's
Go
gone
with
for a
this.
drive out in the country before, too.
He has, but why revisit that? Think of another reason that this guy would go out. So think of this, an elderly, deep voice guy with a lot of money. What would he do it for leisure? Mailbox baseball.
You think he would, though? Kind of takes me out of it.
Yeah, I'm out of it.
Really?
It's so out of character for deep voice guy
I
that
think somehow this guy had to be going to some kind of job related to his voice work.
Yeah, I think that would have, yeah.
Okay. I thought that was too easy, but if...
But
if
then
you
again,
think-
he does run over his dog,
Yeah.
or dogs, and now Ramone has to clean up puppy
guts.
Carcasses.
Yeah, little puppy guts. It must be tough.
It really is.
For deep voice guy to lose a dog like that in his own driveway, running it over. Can't imagine.
It's impulsive. He was, in a hurry.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we take a real break, and we'll continue with the Opie and Anthony program in just a bit as Derek is panicking over there because he didn't know what I was going to do. And he's ready now. I got the thumbs up from Ben. The mouse was frozen. The mouse was frozen, Anthony.
Oh.